Jungkook POV. I watched as Taehyung face turned into pure horror. Taehyung, you are kidding me, right? His voice is filled with disbelief, and I can't help but smile. Jungkook, I wish I was, because trust me, I can't even stand you. I don't know how I'll survive a whole month with you, but this is a good for business. I bent back in my chair, watching his expression darken. Jungkook, you are leaving first thing in the morning, so pack your bag. His frustration turned red, not for embarrassment but for pure anger. Taehyung, you are such a horrible person, he yelled, his hand clenched into fist. I chuckled, completely unfazed. Jungkook, you should be thankful that I am giving you this opportunity. You finally get to show the world whatever little talent you think you have. I tattled my head, smirked as I added, Jungkook, you were always so ungrateful. Taehyung looked like he about to explode. His jaw clenched, his chest rises and falls quickly, and his eyes burn with fury. Taehyung, I really don't know what your problem with me is. You act like you are the victim when you are the one being a cryboy. You are stuck in the past, holding onto guts like a child. I crossed my arms, waiting for him to finish his rant. Taehyung, I know we have bad history, but still, you could at least act like a professional. But no, your pride is way too important to you. He scoffed, shaking his hand. Taehyung, it has always you and your pride against the world. I actually pity you, Jungkook. My smirk faded intensely. Did he just say he pity me? I hate that word. Taehyung stepped back, his eyes still burning with anger. Taehyung, I'll see you in the morning. What? I'll see you in the morning. With that, he stormed out of my office, slammed the door behind him. My hand clenched into fist as his word repeated in my head. He pitied me? How dare he? The anger inside me rising to a dangerous level. Jungkook to himself, look who is talking about pride. I take a deep breath. I try to calm myself, but it's unless I can't let this go. Taehyung act like he is the victim, like he is the one who suffered the most, but he has no idea what he did to me. He hatred inside me keep building up, and I don't think I can control it anymore. I don't want to hurt him, but I will. I will make sure he willingly quit this job. I want to hear him say it. I want him to admit that it was his fault. I can't rest until I see him suffer the way I suffer for. I was too busy focusing on my business, too busy proving myself to the world. I never stopped to deal with my feelings, and now all that pain is turning into something else, something darker. I never thought I could hate someone I once loved so much, but I guess that how it works. It always the people you love the most who break your heart the worst. And Taehyung made sure to destroy mine. I have never loved anyone as much as I love him, but he took my love for granted, used it and threw it away. Because of him, I can't love anyone more, or maybe I won't love anymore. I refuse to, because if I open my heart again, I know it'll break just like it did before. This is why I am the way I am now, cold, distant, uncaring. The only person I still care about is Yoongi-hyun. Anyone else don't matter. Even if I try to care deep down, I know they'll leave me one day. They'll find someone better, someone more useful, just like Taehyung did. Jungkook to himself, he is the reason I am like this. He is the one who broke me, and for that he destroyed everything I am about to about to do to him. I will not feel bad. Jungkook baby, I clear my watch and put my foot impatiently classic थे. I told him last night to be at the airport on time, but Mr. Perfect can't seem to do anything right, or maybe he going this on purpose to annoy me. And guess what? He's walking. I sign and rub my temple, trying to keep me cool. I look towards the gates and finally spot him running, struggling to carry both a suitcase and a carry-on bag. For a split second, I almost feel bad for him, but Jungkook, what first? You are late and now you are glaring at me. Seriously? Have some manner. How can you be an hour late? I raise my voice without even meaning to, and immediately I feel the eyes on random stranger on us. They look around clearly embarrassed, but that doesn't stop him from running his mouth. Okay, first of all, you told me at the midnight that I had to pack my bag and be at the airport by 4 in the morning. He threw his hand in the air in frustration. I was still packing at 2 a.m. Jungkook, I barely got an hour of sleep. This is your fault because I know you know about this stupid project in advance. You just wanted an opportunity to yell at me. He crossed his arms and glared harder. I smirked at his boldness. He gotten fisty. Jungkook, you we gotten bold, hai? I stepped closer, lowering my voice, Jungkook, and I really don't care what you do at home, so stop making excuses. Try acting professional once. The moment I threw him one word back at him, his mouth dropped open in a shock. For a few seconds, he just stared at me, blinking rapidly, and then he murmured under his breath, "This is going to be a torture." I heard it loud and clear, but instead of getting annoyed, I smiled to myself, Jungkook, thinking for you. Jungkook Pyoge. The flight to Busan was not long, but I still stretched my leg the moment the air hostess announced that we would be landing soon. Of course, I was in Busan business class where I belong, and Taehyung, well, he was exactly where he belongs too. As I stepped off the plane, I glared back, waiting for him to catch up. It doesn't take long before I see him walking in my direction, his face full of pure annoyance. Taehyung, you are so unbelievable, he yelled in a harsh voice, his eyes narrowing at me. I smirked, already enjoying this. Jungkook, Jace, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed or what? I teased him, watching as he fingered in anger. Taehyung, oh, don't even start. You could have just told me you were putting me in economic class. I could barely move. My legs were all cramped up, and that seat was so uncomfortable. He threw his hand up in frustration. Tehun, you know, I can afford a business class ticket for myself. You just so childish. Oh my gosh. He kept ranting as we walked out the airport. His wife lay with irritation. Jungkook, stop being a drama queen. You should be grateful I went brought you a ticket. I roll my eyes enjoying how easy it is to get under his skin. You know what? I would have rather paid for my own tickets. He happened walked past me just as I am about to reply. I watch him trip over his own carry-on bag. I can't stop that escape my lips. I step closer, leaning in to whisper against his ear. Jungkook, seriously, you are so embarrassing. He is stiffing for a moment before quickly straightening up and continue to walk as if nothing happened. But I know the fact he embarrassed. It's cute. Wait, no. It's not cute at all. It's annoying and childish. I shake my hand, try to convince myself. We arrive at the hotel the program booked for us, and I can't help but be impressed. It's definitely luxurious, and I smirk as I step out of the car. My driver unloads our bag, and I nod in thanks just as I turn. I hear a frustrated Jungkook, can you at least help me? I look at over and see him struggling to carry his bag, wobbling slightly under the weight. I stand dramatically before rolling my eyes and walking towards him. Jungkook, why didn't you just let them carry your bags? That's what I did. But no, you have to be a saint. I bend down and pick up his bag with easy thing pouting. I don't want to trouble them. His lip pushed out, paused out slightly, and for some reason my eyes leaned on them. In the past, I probably would have kissed him right then and there. Now I just feel annoying. Jungkook, and Ed, you have no problem troubling me. I have as we continue walking, his heavy bag in my hands. The grin cheekily. Of course not. I step walking slightly and lower his bag to the ground. Jungkook, want me to leave your bag here? His eyes widen as he quickly rushes forward. No. Fine, thank you, Jungkook, for being so kind to me. He and at the end of his sentence, making his voice sound even less sincere. I scoffed, shaking my head. Jungkook at least pretended to be a little sincere. Taehyung just grinned and kept walking, completely ignoring me. I exhale deeply, watching his back. Why do I feel like he is the one torturing me instead of the other way around? Jungkook, Taehyung baby. I watch as Jungkook placed my bag inside my room. He stretched his arms leisurely before looking at me with an unable expression. Jungkook, you own me for this. His voice is low, almost teasing, but his eyes hold something I can't quite figure out. He started walking towards me, and without realizing it, I take a step back. But before I knew it, my bag hit the wall. Jungkook doesn't stop. He closed the distance between us, his face only inches away from mine. I can feel his breath on my skin, warm, steady. We are too close, but strangely it doesn't feel awkward. with Jin. I never liked being this close, but Jungkook, I didn't seem to mind. My heartbeat speed up and I slowed nervously. Taehoon, what are you doing? I mentally cursed myself for stuttering. Jungkook tilted his head slightly, his deep husky voice making my skin tingle. Jungkook, what do you think I'm doing? His tone is playful, but there's something intense in his gaze that sends you down my spine. I feel my entire face heat up, but before I can say anything, he leaned his in ever closer, his lip near my ear. Jungkook, take a shower and be ready in an hour. You stand? I froze. The heat in my body quickly. I feel my ear burn as I step back, flustered. Jungkook grinned steeply away with that extra smug smile on his face. Jungkook smirking. What? What did you think I was going to do? I clenched my jaw. I know it. He did that on purpose. I tried to act normal, but my voice betrayed me. Then, nothing. I cursed myself again for stuttering, and of course, Jungkook smirked only wouldn't. Then, and I didn't stick. Okay, I pushed past him, trying to escape my embarrassment. Jungkook watched me with amusement before turning serious. Jungkook, whatever. Just meet me downstairs in an hour. We have a meeting with the director. Then he paused and narrowed his eyes at me, Jungkook. And you better show up on time. His voice is firm. And he the last sentence as if I am some child who need to be scolded. I roll my eyes as he finally leave my room. Just as I shut the door, I let out a deep sigh. My room is directly across from his. I wish it were across a whole ocean instant. But of course, my luck has never been in my favor. I plop onto the bed, exhausted, washing over. Because if I do, the devil himself will show up and start yelling at me. I groan and force myself up, dragging my tired body to the bathroom, turning on shower. I let the hot water relax my muscles as I stand under the stream. My mind wandered back to Jungkook. He carried my bag earlier without too much complaining. It was al- almost nice. A smile escaped into my face. I knew I am acting like a teenager, but let me have my moment. Okay, this was the first time in 5 years that Jungkook was not com- I know deep down he is a much nicer person. He just pretended to be cold, and then I remember what happened. What happened earlier? I groaned, covering my face with my hand. I really thought he was about to kiss me, but instead he was just being his usual jerk self. And the worst part, I actually felt disappointed. Wait, did I just say I was disappointed? What is wrong with me? I shook my head forcefully. No, 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 Taehoon, wake up. Remember how broken he left you. Remember everything he did to you. You are a young, talented, and if I may say so, very handsome man. You could have anyone you want. Expect the one person you actually want. The thought alone make my chest itch a little. If Jimin were here, he kill me for even thinking this way. I sign and turn off the shower. Wrapping a bathrobe around myself, I step out of the bathroom while humming softly. Just as I walked towards my room, I heard Jungkook voice. Jungkook, oh! I forget to the frozen. So does he? Our eyes met for a split second. His widened in shock, mine widened in horror. Then, Tehang, ah! I screamed before running back into the bathroom, slamming the door shut behind me. My heart is racing. Tehang, you could be at least knocked. I yelled from inside, my face burning silence. Then I heard Jungkook chuckle from outside. Oh, I swear he lives to embarrass me. Jungkook, baby, Jungkook, you could we at least knock your room. I sang, rubbing my temple in frustration. Jungkook judged how irresponsible you are. What if someone else was here instead of me? No one would be able to save you. Seriously, Thay, you are unbearable. I shook my head, annoying, but instead of hearing a defensive remark, I heard nothing but calm. Did he just go? Silence? Then that's when I realized he probably smiling behind that door. I roll my eyes, Jungkook. And why are you hiding? It's not like you are. After a few seconds, the door cracked open and Tehong stepped out, adjusting his robe to make sure he doesn't look too messy. He crossed his arms, tattled his head.